I'm here with my rimless aspis and a spear shaft to demonstrate a problem in hoplites. One of the problems in the study of hoplites is that a lot of people haven't actually handled the equipment. And because of that, there's a lot of things that look like they're possible theoretically, but when you actually try them in real life, they don't work so well. So Hans van Ries suggested that hoplites fight with their feet along a line. I conveniently have a seam here in my driveway, which will act as our line. And the reason for this is when I have my aspis in front of me here, and I'm in this perpendicular position, I can cover my whole body with the aspis very easily. Right? At the time he said that, the other side was arguing that you stood like this, or at best like this, and fought. And you can see part of my body is uncovered, and what that means is you can conjecture that I have to have the fella next to me helping me, because look, all the shield on that side is not doing anything. That's all. The problem is it was all baloney. It's all crap. In fact, I suggest hoplites fought in the standard 3/4 stance like this, feet not on the same line, perpendicular. You can have toes pointing forward, toes pointing perpendicular. That's not that important. You hold your shield. You don't hold it up here in front of your body like this. You hold it a little bit away from your body and angled. This is what we see in figurines, right? You can see right now, almost my whole body is covered by this shield, and yet I'm not holding it across my body, and my body is not turned completely sideways. Now, why do you not want to turn completely sideways? Well, if I stand with my feet on this line, right? I can stand like this, and look, I can stab you, right? I have zero lateral stability. I'm literally walking a tightrope right now. Now, if you're a ballerina, maybe you can get away with it, but the average hoplite is not going to get away with having no lateral stability. What this means is when I make a strong strike, see me catching myself? I'm balancing, I'm on a tightrope right now, right? To get around that, I could do this, then strike, and that just telegraphs that I'm going to strike before I do so, which means I'm going to become unalive. I can also strike hard and end with my foot out. You can do that, now you're in the position that you should be in. So why start in the position with your feet parallel? Doesn't make sense. The only reason this was ever come up with was to explain how you can cover your body with the aspis on the right side, and we don't need that because I just showed you how you cover your body on the right side with the aspis. I also showed you why this left side of the aspis is not hanging out there doing nothing. It's actually cutting off all of the lines to the left side and back of my body. I'm relatively impervious on the left side of my body, anywhere from my chin to mid-thigh. All right? Now, as I said, I can stand on this line. I'm currently balancing. I got a little tightrope. I can strike all day, right? I can step through and strike. I'm always unbalanced. What does this mean? This means that if I'm striking and I'm hit at all from the side, I'm now off balance, have to take a step. If I'm hit from this side, step out, have to take a step. If you have to take extra steps, it means your structure is wrong. And if your structure is wrong, it means you're not as mobile as you could be. This is not a question of, can I do that? It's a question of, is what I'm doing better than another thing I could be doing? So yes, if I were a prima ballerina, I could balance along this line back and forth, have no problem. Maybe I could balance this way, but that same ballerina is going to fight a lot better if she just does that. All right? So this is something that I talk about a lot, ad nauseum, some would say, but it's a problem. If you were to strike at full strength in this position, right? I'm completely off balance now, right? Worst thing that can happen is I can strike and get off balance, and I can use my shield to balance me, right? So right now, this is great. I'm totally balanced. Problem is, this is supposed to be in front of me, not out to the side, all right?